Hi. So, today, stop laughing at me. Say hi, Alexandra. Today we're testing root beers. We got a whole bunch right here. We're gonna rank them. Me and my dad gonna take some sips. So let's see what we got. So, we have, ignoring this, that's honorable mention cream soda, which is always good in my books. We made a stop at the soda store. Got a whole bunch of them. Some familiar, some not. We got Sioux City root beer. Never tried that before. I picked up this one earlier today, the Capone root beer. Family secret root beer. We have triple XXX root beer. Pure cane sugar root beer. We've got, WBC Chicago style root beer. Never seen that one before. We got Frosty. Completely new to me too. This one, not new, but in a bad way. It's not great. I know that. Sprecher, also familiar, pretty decent, but we'll give the professional opinion on that in a second. And Saranac, one of my favorites. Can't go wrong with that. And the only one that I would like to have here that we don't is IBC, because IBC is my favorite root beer probably. They make good sodas, but Saranac is a good second. Local too. Anyways, we testing the root beer in just a second. Starting with Sioux City. Got my dad. Everybody say hi to Brian. Anyways, all right. 3, 2, 1.
So this is the Sioux City,
Yeah, Sioux City root beer.
which hails from the fine city of Whitestone, New York.
Oh, hell yeah. Mop and drop it. Oh, shit. There you go. You pour first. Half a bottle each.
We'll see where we go here.
Expert pour. I dare to say that's not barely carbonated because I did not do anything. All right.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. It immediately smelled caramely. Butterscotch.
Yes, definitely butterscotchy, caramely. A little bit of that fake root beer flavor, but not terrible, but definitely notes of butterscotch.
I wouldn't call this a root beer. It really, to me, is like a butterscotch soda or a caramel soda.
Or maybe a root beer mixed with a
Yeah.
creamy or caramely soda.
I've had a lot of root beers in my time, and none of it like smacks me in the face as distinctly root beerish, other than the color and like the bottle.
Not a lot of carbonation for sure.
No, yeah, I noticed that when I was pouring. No, that's very butterscotch. I don't know, what's our ranking system? Tier list or out of 10?
Yeah, let's give it out of 10.
Out of 10?
I'd give that a 6.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I'm like on the criteria of being a root beer, 2.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Taste, 6. I can work with it, but it's just very overpowering. Like I poured it and I smelled it immediately.
I'm not upset with it. I wouldn't send it back.
No, of course not. Well, let's finish this and then we'll go on to the next one.
Okay.
All right. So we have the next one in the lineup, Dog and Suds from Clover Club Bottling. That's the one. Yeah, we didn't get a proper city on this one, but
It's drive-in style root beer, whatever drive-in is.
drive-in like a
drive-in
movies.
movie,
Yeah.
right? But I just don't know what drive-in style would be
I don't
versus.
know, like just regular root beer.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. Also not very
I would
carbonated.
say also a little carbonation.
Hey, you gave me more.
Indeed. Cheers.
Oh, it's not good. We had this one before. It's straight chemical.
It's bad.
There's everything about it is fake. If you close your eyes and really, really want it to be a root beer, I think it'll get the job done. But just in general, I think the only thing that's making it better than I first tried is the bit of root beer that I had in the last part of my glass.
Maybe. It's it definitely has that
Oh, that was worse the second
fake
time.
root beer flavor.
Oh my god.
Driving style. Drive into what? A ditch?
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez,
Not good.
Ranking?
Um,
1 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 2 just because maybe it gets worse from here.
It's definitely a 2 worth of getting bad from here. Solidly below the other one. Not even funny.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, bad. Good? Okay. This is WBC's Root Beer, Chicago style, from Glendale, Wisconsin. Sprecher Brewing Company. Oh, we have Sprechers in there. It's the same place.
Oh.
So, that's interesting.
So we have another one called Sprechers in the.
Well, it's Sprecher's Fire Brewed.
All right.
We sell it at work.
Interesting. Born on Goose Island, Chicago, Illinois,
Definitely legit.
in 1988.
Definitely legit. Born.
What is that? It's born?
Definitely legit one. That was a twist off for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely a twist off.
Don't worry though. Immediately more fizzy. Would you like to share some? Because I dumped too much.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Solid.
It appears to have more carbonation, but it tastes flatter.
Yep.
More sugar, not a lot of root beer flavor.
It smells okay, but smell it though. What does it smell like? Root beer.
It does smell like root
It
beer.
smells strongly of root beer. And if you really, it's very mild. It's just sweet. I mean, there's definitely more carbonation in that. You see that?
It's smooth.
Is it?
I mean, there's no bite to it at all.
No. No, not at all.
I give that a 4.
I'd say it's like a 5. It's perfectly mediocre. There's like nothing about it. It's just like caramel colored sugar liquid. It could go either direction if it did.
Smells like root beer. Doesn't really taste like it.
Endorsement. Smells like root beer. Appropriately following, we have the actual Sprecher Fire Brewed Root Beer Craft Soda.
In the 16-ounce bottle.
Yes. From
Wisconsin.
probably the same thing, Wisconsin.
It is. It's Wisconsin.
Yep, Wisconsin. All right. This one, yeah, should be promising. We sell this at my work. That's where I got it from. I've had it before, but I don't quite remember. So, pop top, conveniently this time. Finish up a little bit of the last one. Can I get a perfect cup in each?
You can go a little heavier pour on this one since it's a 16.
That's what I'm saying. Perfect cup in each. 8 and 8. Yeah. Is it something about these glasses that are is just getting rid of carbonation? Because this should be super carbonated. I just got it today.
All right, what do we think?
It smells better.
It's got a little bit of a better smell, yeah. Cheers. I do not like that at all.
Nope. It's worse than I remember it.
It's not as bad as the
Nope.
dog's head, but it's bad.
Yeah, duds and dogs or something like that.
Yeah, whatever that was called.
Um,
Yes.
maybe is it because I'm drinking them back to back, but this is weird.
It's got a very different flavor in it. It's got honey in it that might be contributing to it.
I taste NyQuil at the end of it. I taste cough medicine.
It does have an artificial finish, for sure.
I'm gonna drink it. It's not bad. It's not good.
No, that's
Uh,
not good.
My
It's
good
a 3.
my good memories of it probably come from the desperation of being needing root beer at work.
I like that it's a 16-ounce bottle.
They also do a sarsaparilla, and I'm not sure how that differs too much.
Fire brewed. Nope.
Yeah,
Bad.
4. Worse, but okay. Oh man, that's what the
Whiplash from my burps, eh?
yeah. Jeez, that's what the I don't know what one is this 4th root
Yes,
beer
the
does to
fourth
you. Okay, so night 2, since a man can only handle root beer, so many root beers in one day. We have this triple XXX root beer made from real cane sugar from Lafayette, Indiana. Right? Yeah, that's the one. All right. This one is. That was totally a twist top.
Indeed, it was.
Well, after failing a very, very easy check of perception, we drink. Low carbonation again, or my pouring
I
skill.
get a feeling that most of them are going to be fairly low carbonation.
Oh, that smells like root beer, which is bad usually.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that fake smell.
Yeah.
Yes.
I stand corrected. It's actually pretty good.
That is actually pretty decent.
That's almost like a Saranac.
It's fairly smooth. It's not as smooth as Saranac, but it's pretty close. It's
That's
got
good.
more. It's got more carbonation in it than it looks.
Yes, it is. It's eating me.
No bad aftertaste.
No chemical.
Nope.
I think that the cane sugar is helping. It smells funny. You can smell fake, but it's actually really nice.
Yeah, not bad root beer at all.
I think that's above the Frosty.
I don't, but that's okay.
I
I give it a 6.
trying to remember. Where did I don't know. I just out of pure objective. That's 7. Certainly not the best root beer I've ever had.
I would order another one.
I would certainly order another one if it was at a restaurant. Easy.
Yes.
Good stuff. So, this is, what is it? Capone's Family Secret Root Beer. Second to last one. I saw this one when I was at the store, just picked it up. No prior knowledge of this, no prior tastings of this. Smallest nutrition facts label I've ever seen on something.
Very small. Mm-hmm.
And is from
Chicago, Illinois.
shockingly little ingredients list. Look at that ingredients list. I have low hopes.
Natural only flavors. Could be really good. And one of the things I noticed is there's actually like a family website. Well, I say family, but CFS Beverages on it.
You mean the Capone, Al
Yeah.
Capone?
Whereas a lot of those other ones I think were just marketed. So somebody's willing to put their name on this one. You don't like the smell?
No.
I think it smells okay.
Sugar water.
I would have to agree. It's not. There's no offensiveness to it at all. Very, very little root beer flavor. But I mean, it's not bad.
I'm having a hard time. I think everything in my brain is trying to tell me it's root beer. And I'm trying to find a root beer flavor in here because of the placebo effect.
There is a little bit in there, but not a lot. Are you trying to disguise yourself?
Either I did a very poor job plugging my nose or it tasted the exact same without smell.
I believe that. I think it's got the right amount of carbonation.
It's better if you breathe in. You
There's
get the root beer
no
smell.
There's no aftertaste at all. That's because there is almost no taste.
No.
I mean, on the good side is it doesn't taste.
It's
bad
not
on the-
offensive.
Yeah, exactly.
5.
Agreed. 5.
Nothing to it. Beer. Fan favorite. I like it. You like it.
One of my favorites.
Definitely one of the favorites.
It's the most local to us of the ones that we have tasted.
It is the most. From Utica, New York. New York. Yep. Fan favorite. They do hard drinks too, don't they?
Well, that's how this started.
Yeah.
Was they were originally a beer brewer, and
Prohibition.
during Prohibition they survived by making root beer and other soft
And
drinks.
Shirley Temples. That too, because we do actually like this one. Oh, son of a! I forgot they were. Don't worry, I've been drinking this root beer my whole life.
Of the 8 or 9 we've tested, he's gotten that wrong about 5
Nah,
times.
yeah, it's okay. Well, that one we were convinced was a twist or not a twist top, and
Agreed.
it was in fact. Yeah. Okay. Well, see that one, carbonation.
There is some carbonation.
Cheers! Dang it!
Cheers. I'm just laughing at you licking the glass.
Solid.
So easily the smoothest of all of them.
Yep. No afterbite
Which is
at
not
all.
necessarily, what you're looking for, but in this case it works for them.
It does.
The best flavor, no after effects, no artificial flavor,
It's got enough carbonation
well carbonated.
to make you think it's a soda. It also adds a little bit to the flavor. The acidity of the carbonation does do a little bit for it. A much larger ingredients list than the last one. Ignoring the sugar. So
It is actually, I think, one of the highest calorie wise that we
Yeah.
looked at.
not saying sugar makes things taste better, because clearly you need that root beer flavor in there. We've had quite a bit of just sugar water. Certainly my favorite.
Definitely the favorite we've tested. I've had some other root beers that are up there.
I would say, not that we have IBC, but this and IBC I think are tied.
But they're also very different root beers.
They are very shockingly. I don't think you can compare them because depending on what you want, they both equally fulfill that within their own right. So IBC, it's college. IBC is very much like a more bitter, biting one, and if you like that in a root beer, it does that better. This one is, like I said, much more smooth, much more sweet. And it does that perfectly. So.
You've never had it, and I'm not even sure if it's still around, but Rochester root beer used to be a favorite of mine too, but I haven't seen it in a long time.
Barks, it's decent.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't include any of like the bog standards,
No.
the A and W, the mug. Bark for like
A fountain soda?
mass produced is not bad.
No. We have it at campus, and that's the only reason I thought of it. Barks has to be my favorite, but like fountain-wise. Otherwise, good old IBC, good old Saranac,
Absolutely.
all the way.